Good after evening almost, guys. It's July 2nd. I'm just in the sprayer here. Just stopped. We're up at the North Farm. I'm actually getting behind in some of my spraying up here because we had that big rain. Like, I'm talking big rain. I'm working on putting on my second app of Liberty on my Invigor canola. That is normal to have to spray twice. Normally you spray early and then you come back in at like just before cabbage and you spray again. Liberty is basically acid. It's just a burn down. Doesn't kill it to the root, just burns it down. But anyways, that's what we're doing. We got, but I'm a little late on the game here just due to weather and wind and rain. And this canola is bolting and it is flowering. And I'm trying to get out here. And it is dirty. It needs to be sprayed. It's got grassies and broadleaves coming. This is not the best crop of canola that we have grown by any means. I would say it's probably just waterlogged, and maybe it was seeded a little bit deep, and then we got all these rains. But anyways, canola is also a weed, very resilient. Doesn't need very much, and it bushes right out. So that's the great thing about it. But that's the reality of what we're working with. A lot of rain, a lot of water. So this whole field is just like laying in water. You can't see it, but we've lost a lot of ground up here at the North Farm, at least down at the southern tip of the North Farm. Received up to, I think, close to 5.5 inches of rain in one rain. Not counting all the other inches prior to that, but 5.5 inches in one rain has saturated us. Wow, it's just drowned out. It's made a mess, to be honest with you. So pretty much every low spot's got water. So all these sloughs are running over, they're draining, they're running out. That slough's running down to here. That slough's running. So all these yellow spots, you see all that yellow? That is waterlogged canola. And there is a ton of that out there. Ton of it. The only places you get to see some dark canola is on the tilltops. So that's unfortunate. You know, down south we could use a couple inches of rain. Up north, up north it has to slow down. But yeah, it's making a mess here now. Making a mess. Now I have no trouble going through this, if you're wondering, and I have no choice but to just go through. You can't go around all this water because the whole field's laying in water. So you just set your auto steer and you just start going up and back and you just cut through all the water. The only water you do not go through is anything like that has cattails. Rule of thumb is, if you seed it around it, you spray around it. All right? If you seed it through it, like this, you can spray through it, no problem. Let's try and go do a little bit of spraying now, shall we? One trouble is the auto steer has trouble for the spinning of one side. You know, when you start doing this, you gotta try and straighten it out, manually straighten it out. There it is, come on. And you just spray slow. We are only doing about 7.5, 8 mile an hour, 10 mile an hour on a good spot maybe. You come in slow because you don't want to skid. There's your ruts. You're just laying ruts. That's all you're doing. You're just making ruts everywhere. That is our field. It's just laying in water. You stay in your ruts as much as you can. Oh, I butchered that corner. Look at this. Oh, come on. Straighten out, straighten out, straighten out. Come on. The other thing about Liberty is you're supposed to spray it when it's hot, when the sun's shining, and it's got like a 4-hour rain fast. It means it shouldn't rain for 4 hours after you spray. Well, we're out here in not those conditions because we don't got those conditions. It's always been cloudy, drizzly, rainy, thunderstormy, rainy, cloudy, rainy, thunderstormy, rainy, cloudy, and repeat. So I'm like, well, this is our last little bit of sun before it goes down. That's another thing. You can't spray at night because it needs sun. So it's not like, you know, you finally, the wind goes down, you can go out here and start spraying at night. That's not the case. Making ruts everywhere. Basically, we're just trenching everywhere we go. Well, Mike, surely you're tearing up more crop than what these weeds are worth. Nope. No. I've got some pretty dirty patches. I'm better off to tear up some crop. This is some new land that I've recently bought, and it needs a little bit more TLC. Okay, what are we doing here, Mike? What are we doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I know I shouldn't hit that rock out there. That's what I should not be doing. Also, I should not be trying to make any more tracks than absolutely necessary. Look at all this water, you guys. Just ridiculous. Crazy. There's a track. I need to get into this one. Oh no, we're missing it. We can't get in here. It's gonna suck the combine this. Don't worry, we're not swathing it. Swathing's the worst. I'd rather go over ruts in a combine than a swather any day. This is all, we're gonna cut this stuff standing. Thank goodness. Then I guess we're gonna be coming out here with a pro-till in the fall. Work down some of these ruts. Try to get back into these tracks. The downside to driving in your tracks twice is it does sink them down, makes them deeper to cross. But I'd rather that than tear up any more canola than what we need to do. This is the best canola we got here, right on top of this hilltop. That's awesome. That's how it should all look, you guys. Not this sappy yellow waterlogged stuff we got going on here. Hold on, we're gonna go right. Hold on. Whoa! Classic case knock. So when we finish this canola, we're probably gonna switch out and go into flag leaf foliar, unless I'm flag leafing our cereals, especially the derm. Unless it gets a little bit too late. In which case we just wait for our Fusarium heading timing. Okay, I'm going through this. Hold on. I'm not going to just make another set here. It is what it is. This is, we'll be lucky if anything grows in here. See how all of this is neon looking? All the way up there. This is kind of a darker tinge right here. It's just, it's looking for a little oxygen. I think it just needs some oxygen, you know? This railing is always in my way when I want to look this direction. Those tracks were from the first time over with the floaters. We got our skinnies on now. I also like to call them the pizza cutters. I'll slow down here a little bit here. Donovan right through that slough. That's hilarious. We're not doing that with our pizza cutters. You can get through way more with your floaters than with these things. But that was seeded through, I guess. So it was seeded through. Piece to do right in here. Got to go down to these ruts down here. Okay, I gotta let you go here. There we go. I'm having trouble making this corner here because you wonder about that? No, I really don't care too much. This is my second app, and I'm just trying to. Yeah. Quality control has checked out right now, I should say. All right, we're just trying to get 98% of it. We get 98% of it. I ain't worried about the odd little sliver or little. I'm not worried about that at all. Just trying to get the bulk of it here. If it was nice and dry, and if my canola wasn't flowering, we would be a little bit more particular. If you wonder why nothing's growing in here, it's all saline, alkali. Yeah. Ain't nothing gonna grow in there. Boy, these ruts are getting deep since I'm driving in them here. Okay, we're gonna just go down to this headland. We gotta get down to here so we can turn and make a loop and come down back on that red. See how yellow all this is? Okay, come on. And that's dark up there. That's how it should be. Okay, hold on here. Hold on. Gotta turn real slow. Okay, gonna line up, red center. Once you get close, hit your auto steer button. There you go. You gotta do the rest from there. Alright, well you guys pretty much get the idea. I'm gonna let you go. I do a much better job when I'm holding the steering wheel and holding my go button. So I will let you guys go and I'll catch you on the flipper. As soon as I get back, I'll give you an update of what the crops look like back south. I think you guys would be interested to know that. Okay. What's crazy though, is out of this one rain, this one single, was it 1 or 2 days it came in? 2 days. Maybe it's 3 days. Either, it doesn't matter. Whatever it was. We got more rain out of this one rain up north on this canola than we did all the rain combined down at the South Farm. Because we've received a total of around 5.5 inches total from spring to date. We received that in like 2 or 3 days up here. That's why there's so much water laying around. All right. I'll let you guys go. Catch you on the flipper. Adios, amigos. Right, I'm back. Yeah, I thought I better answer a couple questions before you guys ask them on comments. Mike, why don't you just book an airplane, man? Like, just simply book an airplane. Why tear up all your property like that? You know how much tracks cost? I do know how much tracks cost. Plane is booked for all my fusarium needs. And anytime I need to come out here to do bugs or anything, plane will also be there. I was even considering plane for flag leaf fungicide, though that's really expensive just for a little added protection if you don't need it. But anyways, it's because the plane will not spray in Liberty. Liberty is kind of a high drifting chemical, and they just don't like doing herbicides. They'll do fungicides all day long. They'll do insecticides all day long. They'll do micros all day long. Most plane companies won't do herbicide. Now, you might be able to find the odd one to throw a little bit in there, you know, depending on what it is, but most won't do it. So that's the reason. I already been down that road. I asked, I tried, they said no. I said, shoot. Well, looks like I'm going to make some runs. So that is the reason why we don't have a plane out here. And I'm out here. And I know you're like, well, why don't you get your brother to come up? Brian is overwhelmed already with the amount of spraying that he has to do back for us at the South Farm. And he doesn't have a hangar to put his plane. So yeah, he will not be coming up at any point to give us a hand. Alright guys, thanks for tagging along. I'll catch you on the flipper.